Okay. Excuse me. So, got a couple of dreams last night. The first one in particular, I think was the most important. Second one, I'm not real sure about it. Like, what are they showing me in this one? But it's interesting that since Friday, so Friday night to Saturday, Saturday night to Sunday, Sunday night to today, Monday, I've had dreams. Again, they're not just dreams. They give me information. And I've shared each of them with you so far because they were interesting enough that I go, yeah, I'm going to post these on YouTube. So here's the third one in a row. And for me, that's pretty uncommon. As much as I do have dreams, I don't typically have them back to back to back where they're like prophetic or they're showing me some kind of information I need to know or share. But here we are, 3 days in a row. And I got a reading with Julianne after a while of not doing one with her for a while on Friday. And one of the things that came out of that reading was this new James Webb telescope. She says you need to stare at those images. And any new ones that come out too wouldn't hurt. These images are encoded with information. And just by staring at them, even in a still image, the information is transferred. So she had mentioned this was something that, the council or whatever, wasn't sure if they were going to allow it to happen, but then they decided it would be a benefit for humanity, and let's go ahead and let that telescope without any problems blowing up or anything on the way to space, because this will benefit humanity. But staring at those images is kind of important because they're encoded with information. And she said in particular, me, need to do this. And we'll also be doing something on our side for you, is what she told me. The channel, who is a Shara that came through. And it will just help you progress as you're doing your spiritual achievements and trying to get better at being psychic and dreams and all this stuff. This will assist. Like, there's some information and you'll just, get a little boost here and there, whatever. So, ask me if I'm shocked. Actually, I kind of am. That the next 3 days in a row, after doing exactly that, I've had 3 dreams that I got information that is worth sharing in a row. I don't know any times to date right now that I've had 3 in a row. I don't think. I'd have to go look back at my dream log. But right now, it's every single day. And I'm not asking about this stuff. Last night, I went to bed and I was asking about that frequency machine healing thing I got. Can this heal autism? Can it help with autism? And I've looked online and I go, well, I've seen some people mentioning it, but I don't see any results. Well, what happened, So I go, I don't know. So I asked Spirit, I don't want to know anything else. I'd just like to know if this machine I got can help with that or, And I got no dream whatsoever about that. So I get this dream. I'm at Nancy Pelosi's house, I guess, or we're together, in a bedroom, and don't even get no ideas, bro. Don't get no ideas, son. Yeah, but she just got a facelift. No. But I'm there with her. It's me and her. We're in a bedroom, and I have information that she's going down. Most of which is by her own handlers, her own top people. And she doesn't know it. And if she's so big and powerful and connected, how does she not know this? But I do. And due to all the trouble and harm she's caused us all over her career, being a very high-level politician, the things she could have done and didn't do, the things she did do that were horrible and shouldn't have done, you name it, I want to rub this in her face as kind of a little revenge. I'm just going to tell you, and I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to give you some hints. You're effing going down. So I start off, and I've got this little toy camera. And it's for my son, Ian, that little 2-3-year-old thing. But it works, little tiny video camera. It records, low quality garbage, but it records and has audio. And I want to record this conversation I'm about to have with Nancy for all to see on YouTube or wherever, because this is going to be great. And so I okay, okay, it's ready to record. I'm like, oh, I probably need to tell the date, like in the camera, like today is, and I go, what is today? And I look at her, I go, what's today? And I'm pretty sure she says July 27th. I felt like I knew it was July. I'm pretty sure it was July 27th. And I had a second dream that was not related. I'll tell you that in a second. And I'm thinking, well, how do you know it wasn't in that? You sure the time date thing wasn't in that dream? One of the kids in the school bus tell you that? I'm going, yeah, but I didn't need to know the date then. I wouldn't have. Why did I ask? I wanted to ask Nancy because I want to put this on the internet. Like I needed for all to hear what's today's date out loud. To say I said this when I said this. And here's a recording. So I'm almost certain this was the first dream with Nancy. Okay, July, and I think again I'm pretty sure the date was July 27th. Could have been July something, but I mean it's today's the 25th. I just had the dream. I woke up this morning with it. So 27's 2 days away. I think there's 31 days in July. So I mean whatever. So I get this date. Okay, so I start to record, and I start to tell her, Nancy, you claim to have all this power, and you do. I go, but for someone with such power and connections, and it's amazing to me that you don't know your own demise is at hand here shortly, and your own people essentially are, and I kind of let that part slip. Your own people are basically going to take you down along with the good guys. Like, you have all this power, yet you don't know this. And I'm waiting for her smart-ass, egotistical reply so that I can really get into it with her and have a nice little argument on camera for everyone to see this. This look at her, and they're still with this ego. And then later on, she gets taken down. Like, whoa, it worked. I was right. So she has a look on her face like, and I think when I let it slip about your own people, like, something's been happening that's been causing her to be worrying about something. Like she had that look like, oh, and this guy just hit on something. And she's sitting there like, she's not saying nothing. She just got this look like, oh my God, he's right. I knew it. Like, oh my God, I knew it. That's what, it's my inner circle, like whatever. Like, so she doesn't fight back. She doesn't argue back. She just has this look of like, oh my God, I just came to a realization that's epic, and then not in a good way for her. And she's just kind of sitting there and kind of in shock a little bit. So I see this and I go, oh, she's kind of vulnerable right now. I'm not going to go on the attack. Let me ask her some point blank questions. She may tell us the truth for once. So I go, Nancy, you've been in power a really, really long time. You've been Speaker of their House for a long time. The whole abortion thing, you could have done something a long time ago. Don't tell me you couldn't have. And this has been going on for a long time. That's a lot of babies. And do I need to mention the trafficking of the children, Nancy? I know you're well aware of that. I'm like staring at her just like I'm looking at you. And she's kind of looking at me, but she's kind of looking down, like, she knows I'm right. And I can see her reaction, so I keep going. I'm like, Nancy, you say you're a Catholic. You're a Catholic. Guess what? I was born a Catholic. Which I was. My mom made me. Made me go to church, Catholic church. And her mom, Catholic church. So I'm not like making this up in the dream. This is actually real. I'm like, I was raised a Catholic. Nancy, we're not supposed to do these things and let this kind of stuff be allowed. And you with the power and stuff, like, you could have done something. Why did you just turn the other way? Especially with the trafficking. Why did you just turn your head the other way? And she's like, starting to kind of cry and stuff. I didn't really want to. I really didn't want to. And they made me. They made me. He made me turn my, Eric made me turn and look the other way on that. Eric? Eric who? Eric Swalwell? Yes. Yeah, Eric, not Eric. he made me look the other way. You know, they forced me. And I said, oh my God, Nancy. I'm like, look. You have a little bit of time. Time is short. They're going after you. You're going to fall. They're taking you down. And now it seems like you already knew that. Like maybe you had some suspicions. Well, guess what? If they're going after you and they're your inner circle, then maybe you can do one little good thing on your way out. And go give the information and turn on them. And give the information. And I don't know who I said, Team Trump, the good guys, the white hat, whatever. She knew exactly what I was talking about. What I meant. And she was like, yeah, I could. I might as well. Like, oh, you know, like, ding dong, hello, but, oh, yes. Well, I should. They're going to take me out anyways. Like, oh, I'm going to go down in a blaze. You know, like, oh, I'm going to go down scorched earth. She didn't say that, but that was like me watching her reaction was like, oh yeah, you know, they're going to do this to me? Oh, I think not. You know, that kind of thing. Boom, dream ends. Now, to be fair, Entheos, who, again, recently came back 3 or 4 weeks ago now, out of an 18-month hiatus, and is posting all kinds of stuff, did mention, and so to be fair, I have heard this, and he hinted, Nancy didn't listen to her handlers. I don't have the page up. And they're going to go after her. And he claims she got the booster shot while she went under for some recent surgery. And recent could have been months ago. I don't know. I think it was many months ago. You know, she likes to get her face all nice and, you know, younger looking. She's in her 80s. And his claim was, Joan Rivers style, went in for surgery, facelift. Oops, got a little bonus while you were in there. And he claims, again, it's all someone's claim, so we can't prove this true or not, but she got the booster, and the booster is worse if you don't get the first 2 shots, according to him. That's his words. So, he said her handlers did this to her because they told her, Nancy, you're not to run again and the party's over. And she decided, F you, I'm doing it anyways. So, if you remember Woo Woo Dude, last year, and I may have been on the old channel or this new channel, I don't know, he said they're showing me they are giving Nancy the option. It's not an option. It's, Nancy, you're not to run again. And he said by January or so, well, you know, it looked like she may have got it because you heard some press releases. Oh, she may not, you know, she's maybe her last time in office. And then all of a sudden, nope, I'm coming back. I'm going to run. So when he uses the word Entheos, her handlers, it makes me lead to believe, well, that's not exactly good guy handlers. That's her handlers, the people above her. But why would they want to get rid of her if she's the one who's been working with them for so long? Maybe because her handlers have got the message by the good guys. It's time, or, you know, we're taking all you down and you know it. It's over. Oh, okay. Let us do our thing with our people. Our people being lower than us, Nancy, who just can't seem to take orders very well right now because she's power struck. So we're going to have to go ahead and deal with her. She's not leaving willfully. We'll go ahead and do it a little differently. Again, according to Entheos, she got the booster. And Entheos said Paul and Nancy are not for this earth too awfully much longer. That was an interesting comment. So if that was said by Entheos, I got a dream today about it. I wish I got the dream before Entheos said that, because it just gives, you know, it would make you go, oh, you know, of course Joe's got this way in advance. Oh my God. But the bottom line is, I had a dream, and I'm pretty sure I got a date in relation to something with Nancy, and all that transpired. And I'm pretty sure the date was July 27th. And I don't, matter of fact, I don't know if I ever got a date in a dream. And here I am doing this thing right immediately after Julianne, stare at these James Webb images and just kind of meditate on them later on. Like, look at them when you have time throughout the day or whatever. You're dropping someone off and waiting for someone to get in the car. You know, you'll pull up and just look at the images. Just look at them. There's information encoded coming to you, and it's going to help you with your spiritual growth, your psychic abilities. And we're all going to help on this side too with that. But you do need to look at those. And I said, okay. So immediately that night, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Right before bed, I'll stare at them, and they're beautiful. I mean, I've got a few here. Which... So there's one. One's an infrared, one's visible light. Same image. And when you look at it, look at this. This is infrared. It's littered with star systems. I mean, we're the only ones in Earth. The Bible says they're only 6,000 years old. Yeah, okay. There's one. And isn't this interesting? This plus sign cross with a halo thing behind it. Where do I see those images in the old biblical paintings and stuff? Where everybody, Jesus included, has got a plus sign behind them, a cross with a big sun-looking circle. What is this? Strange. Strange, I'd say. Anyways, there's another one. And strange, this one doesn't have a plus sign or the cross. This one has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's interesting. Same with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that one. Okay, so there's a few images. So I'm staring at these things. They're absolutely beautiful. I mean, they almost look fake, but they're just incredible. So upon me doing this, Friday night, after she told me, Saturday night, Sunday night, now today, this morning, I'm here. I've got 3 dreams with information in all 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. And I just have to post it. So I have no idea about July 27th, or if that was really the day. Was it? You sure it was the 27th? What if it was the 26th? Was it the 28th? Sometimes hard to retain all the information in the dreams. You hear how detailed I am with this shit. It's incredible that I know that much. But I'm pretty sure it was July 27th, and I'm pretty sure it was right there with Nancy Pelosi. What's the date, Nancy? Oh, it's blah, blah, blah. Because I got to get this on camera, with this little toy camera. So the next dream, I'm a school bus driver. And I pull up to school, and in a few minutes, the kids will be coming in. And there's different age groups that ride the bus, but whatever, like different, as in like, 3rd graders, 4th graders, 5th graders, or 5th graders, 6th graders, 7th graders, that kind of thing. And before anyone comes, there's this young lady, maybe in her 20s, like late 20s, mid 20s, I don't know, maybe 30 for all I know. And she's, decent looking lady. She walks up next to the bus, and she's kind of pacing around like she wants to get my attention, but she's like kind of not wanting to be obvious. But I'm like, I can see you. Like, what is she doing? And finally, she kind of comes up and knocks on the little doors, the little double door thing that opens. So I go, okay. So I open it up and I walk out to her, and I'm like, hi, how can I help you? And she's like, kind of looking at me, but like kind of shying away, like, well, I'm I'm one of those people, or that I'm promiscuous, and I was wondering, and I'm going, hold on, and FYI, to be fair, you're gonna be like, Joe, you are a dumbass. I wasn't quite sure what the term fully meant, like the actual definition in the dream and in real life. I've heard it plenty of times, and I go, isn't that when like someone's a little frisky kind of a thing? I'm like, so I ask her in the dream, what exactly is promiscuous again? She goes, oh, like when, well, I like to sleep with other women's husbands. And I go, oh, yeah, okay. So, of course, I wake up in the morning and I look it up, promiscuous, what's the definition? And it's someone who likes to have a lot of sexual partners. I tried to find, like, well, what about a lady that only wants to sleep with married men? Like, is there a real term for that? And not really, but promiscuous, whatever. Okay. So, I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, listen, I mean, I'm married and, like, yeah, I'm kind of flattered that you would like to sleep with me. I go, but I mean, I can't. I'm married. I'm sorry, and I can't. I gotta say no. She was like, oh, okay. She was kind of that let down. You just got turned down, and also a look of like, nobody turns me down. No man turns me down. Like older man. You're in your 40s. I'm in my 20s. Like, no one's told me no. Like that kind of look, but it's kind of embarrassed too. Like I was actually turned down, so there's both of those looks on her face. And then I'm like, yeah, sorry, see you later. So she leaves, and I get back on the bus. I'm like, yeah, that was freaking weird. And then, okay, the kids come on the bus, and there they go. And I'm all buckled in. I'm ready to drive off, and I go, where's the keys? And I'm like, hold on, where's my keys at? And the girl, this young, student, whatever, behind me, she goes, oh, they're up there, right there, hanging up. And I like turned around way over like this to look, I should just went like this, but in the dream, I'm like, I did a Hillary Clinton. And I go, oh, you're not buckled in yet. Can you just grab those for me real quick? So she grabs them, the student, okay, thank you, So I start the bus up, and she's like, oh my God, the light, look at the lights on the dashboard. There's a few of them. And that one says like the braking system is completely disabled. Like, and then the lights went out and I go, oh no, I think it's okay. Like, no, the lights are out now. It's all right. So I start to drive off and I'm like, oh my God, where the F's the brake pedal? There's the gas pedal. Where the hell's the brake pedal? Like, I know where brake pedal is. Where is it? It's not there. And I'm like, put it neutral. Like, oh, there it is. Like, oh, there it is. Like I was hiding behind the gas pedal. Like, so, oh, there it is. I press on it. Okay. All right, we stopped. Okay, we're good. Put it back in drive. I turn left to go down the street and make a U-turn to go to the right. Which is odd because if you think of how traffic works, I'm pulling out to the left, making a U-turn to the right. Right? That'd be oncoming traffic. It doesn't make sense, does it? But anyways, I turn left. Just keep this in mind in case some crazy event happens here soon. A politician's car's brakes get slashed or something. Someone's car goes, whatever, down the wrong way and they couldn't stop. Just keep me in mind in this dream. But so I see it coming up. Okay, let me start to hit the brake and stop. And I'm like, we're not even kind of stopping. So I'm like heavy on the brakes. Like, press it. We're not even kind of stopping. Oh my God, put it back in neutral now. And that should at least help, and I'm like, God, this is like, I got all the power I can, like, and we missed the turn. We keep going. I'm like, oh my gosh, well, there's a second one. There's another U-turn I can make up there. It's a ways down there. No one's in front of me. Like, okay. And we just barely get to it. Like, oh my God, I finally just was able to stop. But like, practically had no brakes. It was like, whoa. And then I wake up. So I don't know what the heck that second dream was about. But is it related to the first dream? Why is this lady the promiscuous thing? Someone about to come into my life here soon and try to test me or something. And I don't know. But the brakes thing, the brake line's not working. And again, the keys, can't find the keys. Where are the keys at? Oh, they're up there, says the girl behind me. Oh, there they are. Well, the other dream with Trump at the school the other day, I told you, again, that was either yesterday or the day before. I'm missing something. I can't, what am I missing? I'm missing something. I don't know. Oh, it's your keys. Oh, yeah, those are my keys. No, they're not your keys. Trump says to me. No, they're mine. I can see it. Those are my keys. No, they're Andrea's. My sister? My sister's keys? I'm going, how do you even know my sister? But I'm like, no, that little notch that's cut out of that plastic key fob, see that? that square, I had to pull that out and fix this thing with it. I need a little piece of plastic. And he goes, oh yeah, that is kind of odd. If you knew that, yeah, I guess these are your keys. And he hands me the keys. Again, that was a dream the other day, like Saturday or whatever. Saturday or Sunday. So now I've got another dream. Where are the keys? Where are the keys? Oh, they're right there. Oh, okay, thanks. Get the keys to the school bus. What is Spirit trying to show me with these freaking keys? And it might just be as simple as, oh, Joe, your sister, ask your sister, she lost her keys the other day. Or she's about to. You know, like your sister, Andrea, she lost the keys. So, again, hint, hint. But school bus stuff, the promiscuous lady, I don't know. And it's funny, because even in the dream, I don't know what this means. But it could have been, in the dream, you don't know what it means, but you wake up and you go, oh, of course I know what that means. But I was involved in a dream, so of course I'm going along for the ride. Therefore, in the dream, I didn't know what it meant, so I had to ask the lady, what's the definition of that word? Promiscuous. But I woke up feeling the same way. I don't know. I'm not real sure. Isn't that someone that's like a little bit kind of frisky or something? Or like maybe a little touchy-feely with other people or something? What the hell is that? I had to look it up. Oh, not just touchy-feely. Sex. You know, they like to have a lot of sexual partners. Well, this lady wanted to sleep with other women's husbands in particular. That was her thing. So, again, unless some woman comes up to me, hey, how you doing, you know, in the near future, and I can tell you, that has not, I think, really ever happened for me. Although I do remember one time with JC and Dave in April of 2019, we were at the Bix Weir and it was mainly Bitcoin Ben show in Texas. And at the end of the first or second night, I forgot what it was, there was a younger girl there who was dressed pretty raunchy, who walked up and was like knocking on the Jeep. And we're like, oh, roll the window down. Hey, how's it going? And it's me, Dave, and JC in there. And she's like, oh, hey guys, just wondering, you guys know where any bars are around here? And, you know, like, did you want to come, you know, did you want to go hang out at the bar or something like that? And we were all like, oh, actually, we did hear there's a little place right back. You could probably walk to it down that street. But, man, we got a busy day tomorrow. We got to wake up early. You know, thanks for the offer, but, yeah, no thanks. And we're like, okay, you know. Saw that coming from a mile away. And that was it. So, in all fairness, maybe that could have been that in 2019. That's the only time I can remember, by the way. 19, 20, 21, 22, 3 years later, haven't had anything even kind of like that happen in my life again. So, is that about to happen? You know, I'm going to have to tell her, look, sorry, I got to go with my dreams, lady. I love you, but I got to go with my dreams, man. You know, I don't know. So, well, actually, I do know. Like, no, I'm not going to cheat on my wife. So, anyways, just keep your eyes and ears out about a strange... I mean, is it a school bus? Is it a politician's car? Brake lines get cut, you know? Something with these damn keys. Why do I keep keys, missing the keys? Where are the keys? Here's the key. Is it another symbolism of key? Like, here's the key to unlock the mystery of, this knowledge, you know. Is that what the key is? Spirit trying to share something with me about keys and losing keys. And again, maybe it's one of me or my family, we're about to lose our keys. Oh, crap. Got to try to find it, you know. And, I mean, just this morning, as I woke up, there's my wallet, there's my keys. They're right there, you know. And I don't need to bring those keys if I'm driving the Tesla because I've used the phone connects to it. And I've got the little card in my wallet that you can swipe by the door. Should I need to, you know, that's the key. So, and I usually drive the Tesla, but I do have the truck. And if I take the truck, I'll need those keys on my dresser. And I do drive it every now and then. So, you know, again, I'm just like, what is with the keys? What's with the keys? And it's car keys, both times. It is your car keys, house keys, car keys, whatever. Like, it's the keys, your keychain. And, yeah, I'm just going to be real careful, I guess, with when I do have the keys on me. You know, I don't know. So... that's the dreams. Mainly the first one, Nancy. You better make your decision, because I'm guessing that And by the way, I'm trying to think if Entheos has said that Nancy has been approached to make the deal and has accepted or not. I was trying to search on his Truth Social account this morning, and I was scrolling and scrolling. I found the one part about Nancy, but I thought he commented the other day about, because I think someone had asked him, like, oh, well, are you saying, like, Nancy's handler, like, since she's going down anyway, she's going to start working with the good guys? Like, to, scorched earth thing? Not in those words, but, and Entheos didn't say yes without saying yes. He left it in the form of a question, but it might mean yes, It was like something like that, I think. Like, well, she's going out anyways, and her people are doing it to her, the ones that were her handlers. So, yeah, I guess she's going to do her own thing, and maybe flip on them. I don't recall. So, again, it's like, well, I did get the dream, but Entheos has hinted about this, kind of. So you could just easily go, well, Joe, you just made that up to, But you know me and you know my dreams. And I'm not going to come out here and waste your time and try to pretend to get something. I don't need as many dreams as I have. I don't need to steal one little incident off of, Entheos' information. What I'm getting is they're letting us know this is going to happen. And maybe it's going to be getting here shortly. Dream. 3 in a row. Hey, we're getting close, man. Trump stuff, Nancy stuff. Oh, we're right around the corner. And again, we keep hearing about August. Woo dude, August. They've been telling him since last year. August. Watch this August. The big giant astrological event, July 31st to August 1st, according to Joni Patry on YouTube. June 24th video she did. I don't know what the alignment is. I don't know exactly, but she said, oh yeah, this alignment happened back in 1855. And during that time, there was major upheaval about election fraud in the United States, 1855. Wonder what that means. Wonder if history is going to repeat. I think we're getting close. Again, July 27th. Don't know what the hell it means. Just keep your eyes and ears out for anything that's like, whoa, Joe, kind of related. Or, you know what I mean? Like, if you get something, send it away. Contact me. realistnews.net is typically my contact form, and or if if you're on Patreon, you could easily just message me on there. But either way, chances are I might see it too and go, okay, here's the video, come out right away. Holy crap, can you believe this just happened? So anyways, take care.